Hi students, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my new session. This is Shahina. In the last session, we discussed about PLSQL introduction. What is a PLSQL? It is a block structured language for enhancing the capabilities of SQLs. PLSQL, how to create a stored procedure in PLSQL and how to call the stored procedure, etc. Every PLSQL block consists of three parts. As I already said that three parts: declaration part, executable part and an exception handling part. Then today we discuss about fundamentals of PLSQL language. What are the things needed or write statements in an executable parts? We need a programming capability, so that like statement we introduced here. PLSQL basics consist of character set, lexical unit, variable declarations, PLSQL data types, expressions and operators, and PLSQL control structures. The character set consists of all the letters, both small letter and capital letter, A to Z, and digit 0 to 9, symbols, any special symbols, all the special symbols and 0 to 9, all the special symbols and the white spaces. Tab, space, new line, carriage, returns are all available in the PLSQL character set. Please note that PLSQL is not a case-sensitive language. So, lowercase letters are equivalent to corresponding uppercase letters except which are in the case of a string. Please note that in a string, we differentiate small letter and capital letter. Otherwise, there is no difference in small letter and capital letter. Then next is lexical unit. A meaningful group of characters are called lexical units, which can be classified as the following manner: identifier, reserved keywords, delimiters, literals, commands, etc. These are the lexical units or tokens available in PLSQL. Identifier. What is an identifier? All are familiar the word identifier, reserved keyword, etc. Identifier is like a variable name, function name, etc. It is a name of a PLSQL object. It consists of a letter followed by sequence of letters, numbers, underscore, hash, dollar, etc. The naming convention of PLSQL identifier is same as in the case of a C language or Java anyway. Maximum length is 30 characters. Other characters are not permitted. The example of identifier is Y, T1, T2, V underscore student ID, etc. Next one is reserved keyword. Reserved keyword is a word which have special meaning in the language. There is an identifier which is known as reserved because it has special meaning. Therefore, we cannot use this reserved word as a normal identifier. We cannot use the identifier as keyword. For example, begin is a keyword. We cannot use begin as our variable name or identifier name. Next is lexical delimiters. Delimiters are the symbols used to separate identifiers. It has single character delimiter and Sequence of character has double characters. Literals. What is a literal? Literal is a constant. It is an explicit numerical character, string or Boolean value not represented by as a identifier. Literals or constants are the numeric value, string value or Boolean values. Mainly three types of literals. Character, which is character literal, is enclosed with a single quotes. String literals are enclosed with a double quotation. These are the character literals. Then numerical literals are the literals having the numerical manipulations. Then we have another variation, comments. Comments are used for both true or false and null values. Comments are used for documentation and improving the readability. In MySQL, we have three types of comments. For single line purpose, we use hyphen and a hash. For multi-line command, we use slash, star and star slash. Variable. What is a variable? Variable is a named location. Have need to declare before using them, and sometimes we need to assign some value to that variable. We will check how to declare a variable and assign a value to that variable. We will check that how to declare a variable and how to assign a value to that variable. How to declare a variable, the variable declaration syntax. General syntax consists of declare is a keyword, declare, then variable name, type of data or data type, then size of data type, default. Default is a keyword and a default value. Default clause is a optional thing. Normally, a variables are declared in the declarative section of the block. Variable has a specific type of data that it holds. The example of a variable declaration: declare total sale duck 10,2 default 0.0. The default value will be assigned to total sale variable, which is having the type decimal 10,2. Another example, declare x, y int default 0. Here x and y is a variable declared and its type is integer by the value 0. Default clause. Default is a keyword which is put into the declaration section for declaring and initializing that variable. Assigning value to variable. Here we have use set and select into statement for this purpose. Set variable name equal to value. This is a assignment statement. For example, declare total int default 0. Here total is a variable which is declared as a type int and having a value 0. Then I put set total equal to 10, which indicate that 10 value will be available or assigned to the variable total. Here is another way to set the value to a variable is called select into statement. Declare product count int default 0, which indicate that product count is a variable having the type integer and the value by default 0. Select count star into product count from product. This is a query to find the count the number of products. Here I use a product count variable and this query assign the value to that variable product count. Next one is variable scope. We all are familiar with this concept. A variable may be local or global. Local variable's scope or lifetime is within this or within that session only. If you want to create a global variable or session variable, we can put at before the variable name. At sign is indicate that this is a session variable. It is available and accessible until the session end. Here we use global variable concept. Local variable and global variable all are familiar the concept. Next, expressions and operators. In our familiar, all the operators are also available in MySQL operations. Here I use only one operator I familiarize is a assignment operator, which is an equal to symbol is used for this purpose. Variable equal to expression is a statement which assign an expression to the variable. Assignment operations or expressions and operations are performed in an executable and exception handling sections. Thank you, students. Thank you for watching this video.